We present the Liquid Signature Analyzer, the device that gives you a differential edge for meaningful analysis of turbidity, color, and texture of liquids. What defines a color? Liquids are differentiated by various physical properties: opacity or turbidity, color, texture, taste, aroma. Opacity or turbidity. Turbidity is a measure of the cloudiness of water. Turbidity measurement is considered very important as clarity of water has aesthetic appeal. Turbid water may be unsafe. Measurement methods have been using various types of light. Do you know that traditionally turbidity was measured by dipping a plate into water and then the point at which the plate became invincible indicated the turbidity? But today's analog measurements, and by analog we mean technology that is already 30 years or more older, turbidity is measured by passing light through liquid and then looking at what percent is passed at a certain angle. There are various measurement methods and units. And subsequently worldwide we have standardized on a couple of units that give us a fair idea about the clarity of water. There are several limitations on these measurements as we do not have a complete picture of why the liquid is turbid. These measurements provide no information about the type of particulate in the sample. Further, traditional and current analog methods do not give an indication of what is causing the water to be turbid. Our analyzer tends to change that. We can now grade turbidity also with respect to color. The same turbidity with two different colors can give two different readings, which allows us to meet the biggest challenges faced today, knowing what is the root cause of the turbidity. Color defines purity, taste, and satisfaction. What's grape juice without the red color? What's orange juice without proper color? Since the earliest of times, humans have judged things by its color. Our food, medicinal recipes often rely on color change to confirm that the preparation is ready and perfect. Does food color influence taste and flavor perception in humans? Source: Chemosensory Perception, March 2010, Volume 3, Issue 1, pp 68-84, http://www.ddwcolor.com/hue/y-color. It is stated that people's judgments of flavor identity are often affected by the changing of a food or drink's color. Dr. Fergus Clydesdale, PhD, says on the importance of color. Color plays a key role in food choice by influencing taste thresholds, sweetness, perception, food preference, pleasantness, and acceptability. And since the Liquid Signature Analyzer are also able to detect the color, our meter is also a colorimeter. And we have the ability to not just measure against standard colors but to calibrate it to colors specific to an industry. For example, if you are making tomato juice and you need to grade your juice, using a standard juice as a reference and change in coloration, you can do that with our meter. You could have as many standard colors measured as the process demands. If you are a typical juice manufacturer doing multiple juices, then you could have different standards for the different juices. This gives you important feedback to what needs to be adjusted in your process, and in some cases, that the juices be bottled and labeled differently. Alerts can be online and instantaneous. Corrective actions can happen sooner. Color also defines the purity of pharma compounds. The color change could mean that the liquid is not pure. Immediate action can now be taken to rectify the error. Color data can be used inside batch parameters and improve processes or take automated actions. Texture defines quality perception. Be it paint industry, fruit juices, beer and alcoholic drinks, pharmaceutical liquids, color and texture are associated with quality. Unlike solids, where texture analyzers can measure the springiness, hardness, compressibility and other parameters associated with texture, in liquids, this is somewhat difficult. Texture in liquids is a more physical or visual property. How much fiber is there in a juice? In case a dried powder is being mixed to form a juice, then is the mixture uniform? A non-uniform texture of a rough texture could be perceived as a bad juice or an unfiltered one, or can also be that of having more fibers, a healthy choice. All these, however, needs to be consistently measured. Texture of a liquid, like a juice, often is associated with quality. In some cases a rough texture is an advantage, while in others it is a disadvantage. Traditional methods of measuring color. Methods that essentially use sphere geometry, reflectance, and transmittance have been popular. These methods started more than 30 years ago and have stayed in the industry. Turbidity has been measured by passing light through water and observing the same through photodiodes. While texture of liquids has not been given that much of an importance. These methods fall short and are not as user-friendly as modern tools, developments allow us to be. The liquid signature analyzer takes analysis a step forward and is future-ready. Inline-offline installation. We can provide inline, from 0.5 to up to 2-inch line size, higher sizes can be engineered, and offline solutions, with sample outline back to the source. Tabletop solutions are also possible. Various configuration options from single liquid to multiple liquids with multiple properties can be analyzed using the meter. Logging of data is standard feature. Cloud connection and transmit of parameters to cloud solutions possible. User-friendly interface. The JAMM IoT visual meter has a user-friendly interface. Calibration for single or multiple fluids is easily possible. Each unit can be customized to provide your required solution. Call us today for a pilot on your requirement. Useful where color, texture, and turbidity measurements are important. It easily replaces existing color meters, turbidity meters, texture measurements, if any exists. Useful in water treatment, wastewater treatment, juice, beverage, beer, alcohol, paint, chemicals, detergents, swatches, softeners etc., dyes, wastewater, pharmaceutical and other industries.